continue. So, I really don't like this channel. I don't like Danica Marie. I think she's fake and phony. Especially when the Just Pearly thing shit happened. But she made a video that nobody else talks about. They only talked about it a little bit. Where you got these women, these black chicks and white women who are following passport bros overseas, trying to get them hooked up and trying to get them jammed up so they can bring whatever information back. They try to pretend like they're part of the locals and trying to bring back information in order to shame men to go over here. Now, I had a person who came under my chat. I mean, under my comment section and saying that we spending money to go overseas when there's people over here who get free grants and all this other shit, right? And I called him out. I forgot what I said. Let me check what I said because it's under some video I have. Let me go real quick. Okay. I forgot what video it was. It was probably like a couple weeks ago, or probably like a month ago. Yeah, like 3 months ago. Where was it? Yeah, I didn't do nothing for 3 weeks. Yeah, here we go. I think it's here. Let's there we go, right here. Here we go. So, oh no. Where is it at? Oh shit, I gotta is this it? Let me check. Where is it at? No. That's a month. Let's see. Let's see, that's when I was like really on the alert about this nigga. Like, yeah, you can tell it's just exactly. Shit. I don't know where it's at, but I think the person deleted their I know what it was under something. What is this? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Fuck, I'm trying to find it, but some dude had a lot to say. Is this it? Is this it? So here we go. We got it here. So passport bros have to pay top dollar to go to these countries while immigrants move to America for free to get benefits. Seem like y'all getting played, fam. Tell the countries to fund black men like us. They fund Israel and Ukraine. So he bringing some political shit that he don't understand to me because men are leaving. You have to look into these conflicts yourself, or ask Manna tomorrow, and he probably will roast the shit out of you, or probably tell you to go look some laws up. And the reason why they fund the Ukraine and they fund Israel is because they have value that black men don't have at all. Black men don't show they have a lot of value. You know why? Because the minute you fund black men, the minute they turn on you, and then they pretend like they don't owe you nothing because you paid them. These countries are 100% loyal and will do what the United States say behind the scenes because they're funding them. So I said this, not really, because every country does that. They get new people in, give them benefits, and nobody gets played. Because most passport bros save money, not waste it. Traveling is cheap. If you know what you're doing, it's not top dollar. Let me ask you this. Tell me what situation you have for passport bros for the women they want and to be happy. No game, no bullshit. No bullshit about gym. Tell me your plan for passport bros not to leave and go overseas. He didn't make passport bros a thing. It was because it was before him. A few years before, it was a thing called Passport Gate where they were saying men going overseas and doing it for underage girls. I didn't see him nowhere in 2017 or 19 or 18. Also, he don't have a wife or girlfriend. He go from country to country. He didn't make passport bros. He just like he didn't make SYSBM. Okay, here we go right here, right? Nobody will fund black men on how some black men act and what they do. Why would they fund a group of people who don't follow rules and can turn on you when you give them anything? Passport bro term was invented right after Kevin Samuels died. These niggas are stupid. So passport thing was it was after Kevin Samuels died and O'Shea made saying passport over TikTok. However, I heard the term called SYSB before. It is basically black men not being with black women at all anywhere. He did not make that term. They are the only ones I heard when it comes to black men traveling and things to call themselves all over weird chat about other weird chat you said about gate. I never heard about that term before. Then you have these new motherfuckers that come in here and don't know what the fuck they talking about. And they try to act like they know what they talking about. I didn't even go back to this. This was like 3 weeks ago. Try to tell you about history that they know nothing about. And then they try to tell you terms that they know. I never heard about it. Then shut the fuck up. Ashley never created anything. He just hopped on Passport Pros to gain his popularity and destroyed it. First channel I heard Passport was Black Men Traveling. You can argue that the made the face popular, but he definitely not the creator. Honestly, Austin Hodden never created anything and said anything new. He basically just stole other people's talking point and regulate them. You need to study the history. Traveling topics isn't new. Brother's been about traveling ever since 2012 with Charles Tyler. Then SYS was talking about it 2016. And plus the Passport Gate been around at the end of 2018. When oppressors like Super Sly, Axe Nate, Sean James, and Reg the Bad Guys to insist that black men was going overseas for little girls and use other narratives against traveling. The passport talk was happening way before Austin Holloman got on the internet. Austin Holloman was dumb enough to go on TikTok and run his mouth. Now traveling block is hot because of that idiot. While insulting his when to go through tough, he turned his back on Passport Bro and Manosphere. The block became hot for y'all dudes who called themselves passive because Austin Holloman got falsely accused against men traveling, strictly tricking and calling a fool, which a lot of social media attention. I don't blame him for claiming, who is y'all? You're not even a Passport Bro. I support Black Men Agency. Don't put a cape on for him. Oh, I didn't know this was happening in the chat. You know what I said is true. Along with the comments, we can stop lying and making paragraphs. This guy does not know shit about what he's talking about, and he's acting like he's no shit, but he don't do the history. This is why I say you don't talk. There's a reason why I didn't make a video about this dude, is because the fact is these niggas don't know shit. They come into the space, they don't know nothing, they wasn't there, and then for some reason they think they have authority over somebody. So this is what happened before, right? So let's go back to the comment right here. Let's go back. Let's go back. So, why is nobody talking about this type of stuff? Where these failure of women, they so much of a loser, they have to follow black men to popular countries where they at, so they can, expose them and talk about them. They did this shit back in 2020. Now, nobody is trying to talk about how much of a failure these women are when they go overseas dating. They go to Japan, they fail. They go to Thailand, they fail. They go to Dubai, they fail. They go to Italy, they fail. They go to Germany, they fail. They go to all these different countries, and a high percentage of them fail. But ain't no videos against that passport sis. Ain't none of them. Are they failures? They go to Dominican Republic, they fail. They go to Africa, they fail.
Subscribe. Major Leagues, I'm glad that you brought that up. Struggling even worse without him. So, my best bet is to follow up behind him, because at least then I have somewhat of a chance of being able to capture him back. Are y'all following me? We're going to break it down. Give me a second. Thank you, Tokyo. It says, in the future, they will start picking arguments with black men and even sick her orbiter men at us to fight us. This is going, it says, this is going to get ignorant soon. Oh, it's already ignorant. When I break down this clip that I came across on Zooming to Thailand, I said, wow. If y'all think y'all won't record everybody on the holiday in Thailand, everybody having a nice little chill kickback, and then...
Oh yeah, mind you, if people know the history of traveling, Australian men were going to Thailand before the United States men because they didn't want to fuck with their women. And Australian women was going to Thailand to try to be on the same level of a situation they caused through the men, and they failed and they washed out because the Thailand men were using them for their money and told them that you can't bring that feminist shit over here. So they failed while the men succeeded, right?
Get to the real women, and she like, nigga, you gotta pay me. You gotta pay to record me. Like, I don't mind you recording me, you know what I'm saying? But where my cash app at, though? Let's take it to the top. See, and y'all are hoes and tricks. Like, that's not the energy. It's not the energy at all. As a matter of fact, it's very respectful. It's just coming from a place of, over here, I'm finding better
Before we get too deep into this, let me put everything in context. It was a grand opening of a restaurant that I was invited to the day before. I try to support all businesses in Thailand, especially people that I like or have a rapport with. My man KB, who's also an entrepreneur out here, and his wife Simone met me at the restaurant, and this lovely lady was there at the time by herself. I did not know she was there with her husband, but what I noticed about her was that she was beautiful, with a nice shape, and the thought ran through my mind, do sisters get any play in Thailand?
Her attitude sells the movement for them. Look, hold on, Dwayne. We're going to get into it. We're going to break it down. Thank you, Grady. So that's what he's trying to convey to her. Is she listening? I doubt it.
Barry, if you have males around you that are married, ask them what they think about your point of views, ask them whatever questions, because to your point, and to Richie's point, unfortunately, in the black community, you have a lot of single-parent households, and the issue is a lot of women are talking to other women about what a man is, or what a man is supposed to do, instead of talking to a man and say, hey, what do men?
Here y'all go clowning already. Okay, you right. We may have to go ahead and get you a warning. As far as, cleaning and cooking. Like, that's just too much work. So, yeah. Trash. Let's continue.
When you order from Domino's, you can get more than just pizza for $6.99 each. You can get specialty chicken, savory pastas, oven-baked Parmesan bread bites, molten lava crunch cakes, and yes, medium two-topping pizzas as well. We didn't stop at pizza, and you don't have to either.
Looks a bit
Nobody talks about this, right? Everybody talks about getting your shit together, getting your shit together, getting your shit together. But nobody never talks about the fact that these people will try to follow you everywhere you go. So a man does move away from these people and they end up following them. It's happening right now to the supermarket I go to, right? Mind you, there was only a few black people that in that supermarket that I go to. The black people that come into that supermarket was like probably 2 or 3 or 4% of black people. Rest of them was Latinos, small bit of Arabs, but basically Latinos. High percentage of Latinos. It was pretty much a supermarket for Latino people. Now you see, because the 2020 riots, and we still dealing with that shit now. Everybody on here back in 2020 talking about how bad it was and talking about the fucking insurgent, the so-called the June insurgent. That shit has not did anything compared to what it's doing to every city in this country, where every place is closing down because these motherfuckers won't stop coming in, walking in. A Walgreens that I used to go to just recently closed down on Monday, today, because the motherfuckers kept walking in, bums kept walking in, taking stuff. People kept thinking that they were on the looting and riot time. There's a GameStop that I grew up on that is now closed because these motherfuckers always loot and riot every time something happens and they have an excuse to go in and loot and riot. Now the damn place is closed down. Multiple places are closing all over Philly because these people don't stop looting and rioting. Now, they don't have supermarkets around their location no more because the supermarket don't want to open up no more around them. Right? Now they're coming to the supermarket where I shop at with their ignorant bullshit. I see Jamaicans in there. I seen black ignorant chicks. And they be looking at the Spanish girls all crazy because the Spanish chicks look way better than them. It's weird as shit. I get uncomfortable because I thought I had a sanctuary. See, I know where to go at. I go to an all Spanish. I went to an all Spanish gym as well. You barely see any black chicks in there. And when they do, they look uncomfortable and they know not to act ghetto and ratchet and talk shit about people because they outnumbered. That's how you can handle the so-called black chicks, is when they're outnumbered by other races, they stay on their behavior. But when they get more people around them, then they start talking shit. When they get more, the ratio, if it's more black women in the general area than it is you, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna talk about you. If it's white women, Asian women, or some other women, and there's only like 3 or 4 of them, they're gonna behave themselves because they don't want to look bad.
Wilder. I'm not sure if it's because she couldn't understand everything that was being said, or if she was just trying to process. But this must have been like culture shock to her. Women in Thailand don't usually think like this. I don't need no man like my grandma did talking points. Most Thais think the opposite. They understand.
And you see the 2 girls' faces. Like, why is this girl saying this shit? I gotta get out of here. Like, you have to understand, women do different things to their men, but they don't do the disrespectful shit that these females do to men over here. This is why when somebody told me that the dysfunctional women is everywhere, I'm like, dude, Japanese women don't be going around doing this shit in dudes' face like this. I mean, in some of the Latino places, they don't say this type of shit.
Importance of family and traditional structure. The younger ones, maybe not so much, but Thai women 30 and up seem to enjoy traditional roles. This is why I love Thailand. This
to where a lot of these women overseas started to have and possess the matrix mindset, right? I just believe a lot of men would just, not even worry about settling down at all. I like a lot of men would just keep all women in a row. Guard with that one. She's like, oh damn, he caught me. Damn, whoopsie. Lord have mercy. Or just, I don't know why we not at 900. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
I have to do the stuff like our grandparents did, but the grandparents stayed married. That worked.
They had to.
Right, but now that you guys have the choice, look how it's working out for you guys.
That's okay. This is what I'm saying.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
No, what you have to understand is that we're not mad. I think that is the misconception, is that we're mad at y'all because y'all not with us. I think that is the big disconnect here.
You said we're mad at you guys because you're not.
I think you guys think that we're mad at y'all because y'all ain't married us. And we not. That's my point. We don't go.
Do you really feel that way?
Yes, we're not. Listen, all we say is leave us out of it. If you gotta go out to find your happiness somewhere else, go find it. Leave me alone though. Right? You don't gotta make a series about why American women are horrible and why American women are bad, why black women are bad. Like, just go off and do your damn thing. And we don't have no reason to respond. Like, there's nothing to respond to. Go live your life. You're not mad.
Hey, but what's the TikTok videos all about?
So everybody was talking about Zoom to Thailand and how simp he was and everything else, and I believe it. Why are you over in Thailand explaining your fucking self to these chicks? I would treat them like they treat us, like a shadow, like a fucking like a subhuman, but in a general nice area. I wouldn't really be talking to them. Oh, I need some help. There's tons of men and other people could help you. I'm not gonna help you. Oh, you from America? Nope. You go somewhere else, man. I don't want to talk to you. That's it. Especially if you read the fact that she's just like these chicks over here that you get away from. Now, if you read a situation and she's nice and whatever, then yeah, but you don't want to be on some chick's TikTok or her sitting here talking shit on TikTok about you or trying to blast you.
Now, she over here talking, I think y'all just think that we care. We really don't give a F. You know what I'm saying? Like, just go and live your life. But it's no reason for y'all to be out here talking about we so trash and you overseas living your best life. Like, we don't care. Just shut up and leave us up out of it. Now, he just caught her out. He was like, hold on now. Because that's what we've been doing. We've been minding our business. Y'all come through poking at us. He said, so what's the TikTok videos and stuff about then? Hold on. Whoopsie. She caught off guard with that one. She's like, oh, damn, he caught me. Damn, whoopsie. Lord have mercy.
American women are horrible. Why? American women are bad. Why? Like, just go off and do your damn thing. You know, we don't have no reason to respond. Like, there's nothing to respond to. Go live your life. You're not mad.
Hey, but what's the TikTok videos all about then? If you say they don't care,
The TikTok videos are saying, look at your little dusty ass. Nobody wanted you anyway. Okay. Yes, you over there getting that woman because you can give her $200 a month and she's going to be happy and taken care of.
All right, this is another thing I'm talking about. You're sitting in someone else's country with
And this, that, and the third. And I'm sure there are exceptions to where that is the case. Upset. Society as
So she's saying this in front of Thai chicks. She's saying this there. Now, imagine if the Thai chick looked at her and said, what are you talking about? It's cheaper over here because this and this and that. See, these chicks don't... I was told that, you know, your boy SBE said we weirdos, we this and we that. The women that these niggas get pussy from are more of a antisocial weirdos than anybody else. They don't even know how to read the room to know exactly they're in somebody's country talking shit to the women there. Like I said before, a lot of these women got spared because a lot of people in other societies is kind of soft on American women, but they will trash you if they want to. They ran one chick out because she was twerking in front of the Jesus thing in Brazil. They told her if she come back to Brazil, she gonna go missing. And she never went back over in Brazil again.
whole at large. Right? We're very self-centered. We're very problematic. Very aggressive and angry.
Yeah, you talking about yourself. Let's not forget this year. Was this year or last year? The Jess Pearly things is still fresh and new. When you was talking shit about men being on Jess Pearly thing's side. So she talking about herself. That's why I don't rock with her. She be talking about herself, but act like she talking about other women.
We got a lot of not so great qualities and traits. And again, not talking about all of us, but it's way too many of us that are out of bounds and out of alignment to where, yeah, as a human, you're trash and you don't know how to respect other human beings. And let's take it a step further, because I think it's very important to highlight this. And I'll see y'all super chats. I'm going to read in a second. By her saying that we know how to respect humans, talking about women such as herself and her country, we know how to respect humans. That, in my humble opinion, really sheds a huge light on the fact that when it comes to men, all they are asking from us is to be respected and treated like human beings. We don't know how to even do that. We don't know how to treat men with common courtesy, decency, and human respect. So when she's coming through, like, the reason why they're running away from women like y'all and coming to marry women like me is because we know how to treat human beings. That speaks all the values that we need to know. We don't even know how to be freaking common courtesy, common decent human beings. Keep the game with your little big sis. Men ask for little, very little. Men say, can you just respect me like a human? Can I get common human decency and respect?
it's funny that she says this type of shit, but when the kind of shit that she was talking to Just Pearly things and how she was disrespecting her and that stripper chick, this shit said the complete opposite what she said. But I'm trying to show you because I don't know Zoom to Thailand shit. I'm not trying to sift through it. She has a recent video of this, and that's why I'm showing you that video of a video of what people was telling me. These chicks been doing this shit. They going overseas. They having their fun overseas. And then they hiding it from men. And then they coming back over here pretending they're some new type of chick. And they're not. They've been doing this shit for decades. They just keep it quiet. Just like your girl Sexy Red was out here pretending that she wasn't messing with nobody in the manosphere. She wasn't messing with nobody online. And she was pretending that she was this super innocent chick. All the while she was getting money from a guy on YouTube.
Like, that's the standard. The standard was that low. The standard that men have is basic human decency, and we don't deliver that. So it is nothing for these other women to be able to snatch up your men because they know how to at least come through at the bare minimum standard of knowing how to treat a human with class, decency, and just common courtesy and respect. That's how they get y'all husbands. They're stealing y'all men because they know how to treat men like human beings, bitch. That's all it takes is for a man to be treated like a human being. And y'all can't do that right. And y'all wonder why the men are leaving. Y'all wonder why the men not getting married. They're checked out. Y'all don't even treat men like humans. And everybody sees it. That's a shame. That's trash.
The matrix thinking I'm talking about that men are trying to get away from. This is why women from other countries are clapping back now.
The reason that men are willing to fly across the miles just to marry a Filipino wife like me is because they're running away from women like you. You don't know how to respect humans. I'm not saying that all women in this country are the same as you, but what I'm trying to apply here is that respect is the key. We know how to respect humans. We know how to respect our husband. We know how to respect relationships. See, I respect my husband because that's what I see from my mother. My mother taught us to value our family.
What did our mothers teach us? Our mothers taught us, girl, make sure you keep you a stash on the side that he don't know about. Girl, you better, keep your rotation. Girl, you better have your whole things, have your experience, because what your mamas teach y'all? What did our mamas teach us? Providing for everything and everybody. I'll ultimately come out winning in the end because he's going to take care of me. Talking about. Look at her. She's like, yeah, that's facts. That's facts, because that ain't enough. Like, for real, that ain't. Because I want to tell you, I don't care and shame you for going where your money lasts. Right. I don't care. Y'all can go overseas, but let me follow y'all so I can go overseas too and shame y'all. Yeah, confusing me. Hearing y'all. Name out of your mouth. We don't care.
Women that need them.
It says the bears are in shock that out there that are on the right path and are on the right track, and nobody will take them seriously because of what we're looking like in totality. The majority of us will rally up behind finesse queens. The majority of us will co-sign, the Sukianas, the
I don't know why anybody take her seriously after the Just Pearly thing shit. She showed her ass. She exposed herself with the other chick. And haven't you noticed after that Just Pearly thing shit happened, she don't have that chick on the channel no more? Because I don't watch her. I don't care for her. Now, we can go back. let's go all the way back. Let's go all the way back because it only happened a couple months ago. It only happened like I think the beginning of the year. 6 months, 6 months, 6 months. There we go. 8 months. When y'all thought it was over, blah blah blah. This is when I was watching her channel. Here we go, right here. 8 months ago.
I just want to cut my pineapple. Oh, there we go.
The hidden ingredient, the secret ingredient to your pizza.
It's not gonna last. We do not need them.
This is only her about 8 months ago. Doing this shit, saying this shit. Now, after 8 months ago and her Just Pearly thing shit happened, she didn't increase in anything. She pretty much stayed the same. I don't see her hitting 60,000 in views. Because people didn't fall for her shit like that no more. Now, right? But ain't it funny that this same chick is now trying to talk for black men getting away from women like her? When people was talking about, she was talking about Just Pearly things, because people was getting their hopium from a girl like Just Pearly things, but they didn't get from her. Right? So, no one talks about the socially awkward women who do socially awkward things and say socially awkward things, and the reason why a lot of men don't want to mess with these chicks. No one calls the socially awkwardness weirdo shit that women do and say, but they want to talk about how weird men really are or whatever, right? This is another reason why a lot of people don't fuck with this society in general, because nobody calls out the socially awkward women and the socially dysfunctional women.